Well, all week long, we're helping you plan a fun spring break for the kids.
So today, it's all about getting wet. Heidi is at, of course, Wet n Wild. It's in North Phoenix, a terrific place to go. Good morning.
Yes. Hey, good morning. Look what they're letting me do out here this morning. I'm helping them get ready for their big, oh gosh, their big, this is really powerful, Ryan. Their 2015 season, which kicks off in just a few weeks. They are power washing the big wave pool here. I'm going to let Ryan do this while we talk to Heather. This wave pool, by the way, 552,000 gallons of fun, and it's going to be open for business by spring break.
That's right, March 14th. We're only 24 days away. We're getting excited for everyone to come out. We're getting ready. We've got more shade this season. We've got 300 new lounge chairs. We've got more tubes. We've got more food. We're getting ready for the season. We're excited.
Yeah, why all the big changes though? Because, I mean, this is a popular water park. It seems like you were having great success before.
We were. You know, this is a very popular place for families, for individuals to come and have a great time. But, you know, we listened to our fans. They wanted even more shade, more food options. They wanted more places to sit. So we heard them, we listened, and there's great new things happening for 2015.
I'm excited to see what you guys have in store for everybody. I buy season passes here every year. You've got your lifeguards up there scraping up all those, scrubbing down the chaise lounge chairs, which all the moms like to relax on. Let's talk about spring break though, because the weather isn't hot yet. So the water is still a little bit cold for the brave souls who are going to come out here for spring break though. But you guys have so many attractions where you don't get soaking wet.
That's right. You know, there's some of the slides where you don't get quite as wet. Then we have different options as well for, you know, all ages of kids. If they want to get soaked, they can. Like on Tornado, they go through that shower of water. But there's several rides where they sit in the tubes and it's basically a relaxing ride down where you don't have to get quite as wet.
Just kind of relax your way through. Okay, they can buy daily passes, but you guys also have season passes, a really good deal just for another week or so.
That's right. This is the best time, and it's February 28th. Get 4 and you get automatically upgraded to gold for $49.99. It is the best deal of the season. I mean, we were just talking about you with your kids, me with my kids. Now's the time for us to get them so we can enjoy all summer long. Yeah, so you have
all summer long, including spring break. So March 14th, they open, and then they have, I think, just weekends until summertime?
Weekends until the last week of March, and then we're open for that whole week, and then it'll be weekends till May.
And then weekends until May. Now's the time to get your season passes. So we're going to stick around out here at Wet n Wild and show you some of the big changes that they're making for summer 2015. Guys, back to you.
All right, it's going to be fun out there.
It is.
Thanks, Heidi.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Heidi Goitia, continuing our week-long series on fun things to do with your kids over spring break. And today, we're at Wet n Wild. Wait until you hear what changes they're making out here. We'll have that for you coming up.
Believe it or not, the Valley's biggest water park set to open for business in less than a month, just in time for spring break. And the folks at Wet n Wild say the park is better than ever. Heidi is there this morning giving us a look at what's changing. Good morning, Heidi. Why aren't you in the water yet?
Because I'm smart and I'm not going to get in the water this early in the morning, this early in the season. I did just feel it though, Tess. And about an inch of water doesn't feel so bad. 6 inches or more, I think, is a totally different story. So we have some very brave lifeguards out here this morning that are in the water for us. But a lot of crews have already been working out here at Wet n Wild to get it ready for their 2015 season because, as you mentioned, they're making a lot of really exciting changes. Good morning.
Good morning, Heidi. That's right. We are getting geared up for the 2015 season, which starts in just 24 days. So we're getting really close. And then we have all of our kids are getting the rides ready. We're getting everything cleaned up. We've got additional shade. We've got additional misters, chairs, everything going on.
You said you listen to the folks who come here every season, and those are the changes that they wanted. I think the biggest change, as we're watching these lifeguards come down this water this morning, bless their hearts, I bet their parents just thought they were crazy when they said they had to come to work this morning, is the lazy river not so lazy anymore. They're kind of gutting it, basically, and making it a lot more exciting.
It is. So the Crazy Cactus, now it's the Roaring River. It won't be lazy any longer. There'll be tipping buckets. There'll be wave action, there'll be waterfalls. It'll be a great time. And you know, as you see these lifeguards here, we did have our job fair. We do have additional lifeguards that we're hiring still for the season.
You hired a bunch of kids, mostly teenagers and college kids, to come fill your positions, but how many more positions do you have open?
You know, we still have quite a few lifeguard positions open, so they can go to the website. Even like you said, if they're college students, they're not back in town yet, they can go to the website and apply and have a job for the summer. And you know, even if they're not lifeguard trained yet. We do offer training opportunities still.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk a little bit about the rates. If folks want to come out here for spring break, the daily rate, $40 for an adult, but you guys until the end of February, so if they are planning ahead for spring break, before the end of February, what's the deal that they can get? It's a really great one.
It is a great deal. So if they buy 4 season passes for $49.99, so 4 season passes for $49.99, they're automatically upgraded to gold. And that's through the end of February, February 28th. And so that includes free parking, bring a friend passes, they get discounts on food. It really is a great deal.
Yeah, it really ends up, I think, saving you a lot of money because the parking is $7 every time you come if you don't have that gold pass. So you open March 14th.
We do, 24 days.
Some folks are on spring break, but the Deer Valley School District is the biggest district up here in this area. They're not on spring break until the last week of March, so they're going to be open that entire week. But even if you live in another part of the valley, because they're open that week, you could come after school and enjoy all the fun new things at Wet n Wild if you're brave enough to brave the temperatures out here, because the water, I'm not brave enough to brave.
It'll be a little bit warmer by then, so
it'll be, or if you stay in the shallow parts or in the kid area, which is what I do.
Some of the tubes you don't get quite as wet.
Then it's okay. Anything else, like when you get drenched and it's March, it's a little chilly.
But you know what?
Don't care.
That's us saying it as parents, Heidi. You know the kids, they could care less.
Yeah, they really don't care. They have no temperature sensors.
No, they'll be jumping in. All right, thanks so much. Another great spring break idea.